I'm back. Hopefully the audio will be working this time. Let's see. Let me get on my page. What the fuck? There we go. All right. Do we have decent audio or not? Hello. All right. Do we have decent? We do. Yay. I'm a little raspy. It's been a long day. Anyway, things are coming to a head with kiwi farms and myself and the law enforcement agencies and the hosting companies. We're at a point where kiwi farms is going to get shut down like by the middle of this week, or I'm going to be in the courtroom by the end of the week demanding it. Is where it's at. And when I do that, I'll just lay it out for all of them, which is another message board and the Drainbows. And there's some rainbow people that are kind of like going to be named as witnesses that aren't going to be at all happy about it. And frankly, I don't care. I have family to consider. I have close friends to consider. Certain people are either like within the rainbow family today, the prominent people in the rainbow family, they're either like completely unaware of what's going on in the background, or they're totally in on it. And when I name people like Garrick Beck, Karen Zirk, Carla Bulati, Tony Freedom, who the fuck else? Boy, there's people all over the country that and he's dead now, but Lenny Fridella, aka Woodstock Visions, went on a spew one day about the drug distribution within the family. You know, he and Rainbow Hawk, the notorious international Rainbow Hawk, had been busted on a bad LSD deal way back, like in the middle 80s, I think it was. And what nobody wants to like cop to is that the rainbow gatherings are primarily financed by drug profits, and always have been. I was saying to Finch the other day how it's no different today than it was in the old days. The only thing really different is that the filtering was much better between, you know, the wrecking camp would set up their thing outside the parking lot. Bus Village people had the front gate covered. Then the Welcome Home people had the trailhead covered right down from Bus Village. And by the time things got to the Welcome Home, so actually by the time things got out of the Bus Village, all the heavy drugs and alcohol were gone. They were used before they got into the gathering. That's not happening anymore. That's really the only change in the, how do you say, the hierarchy of focalization and making things happen for those gatherings is that the old guard died off, and the young people have spread the bullshit all through the whole gathering, while the older people of the spiritually minded people that are being used and exploited for cover they managed to hold on year after year and recruit a new generation of kids to carry on with the tradition of the shared vision. Um, but then you get into, well, how many of these people are like really into the spiritual part of the shared vision, and how many of them are like playing that for drug profit? I don't know. I haven't been close enough to it in too many years to say anything. The people that I knew, most of them are dead. So anyway, here's this douchebag telling me he's going to come to my door and beat me senseless. I forget exactly what he said, but if he doesn't come to my door by Monday, I'm gonna put this all over everywhere. His screenshots of what he said to me. You know, his tough guy, this tough guy rap. You know, his big scary internet hero bullshit. Um, let's see what else. Let's see if there's anything worth. See, here's my last remarks to him. There was no panic. Here he's screaming at me in caps. Didn't stop you from calling it a fucking panic, you absolute fucking retard. Laughing my fucking ass off. You're such a fucking chimpanzee. La mepeo. What a douche. There was no panic, you insane infantile imbecile. You mistake resolve for fear. Your world will be fucked up thoroughly. Count on it. Knock on my door, it'll go straight in the toilet for you right there. Fail to knock on my door by Monday, and you'll be exposed all over Discord for the chicken shit blowhard that you are. What's that shit about crocodile lips and hummingbird ass, fuckstain? You made a tough guy threat. Carry it out or get branded. Tell me, are you billing this documentary as historical fact or the twisted fan fiction that it really is? Nothing you claim about me is true, and everything you say is my words has been taken out of context and distorted to fit your twisted agenda. I hear there are interviews with people who claim to have known me a long time ago. Going to give me some names? Nobody close to me has spoken to you, and nobody around Street Smart would badmouth me with the same bullshit you deviant dipshits are trying to sell the world today. Peter and Margaret, that's the leader of Street Smart, are the ones who took care of Lady when she was in jail, when I was in jail. See if there's anything here that's even worth reading of these people's. No, no. Who being, they're always being assholes. These people, uh these trolls, um they like try to outdo each other for who can be the biggest asshole. Always. It's just ridiculous. There's no rational discussion about anything without it breaking down into all sorts of perverted bullshit and a lot of insults. um mm, not usually. No. Yeah, it was a busy day today. I had a fun day. I had a nice day. I had a wonderful talk with my mother earlier. Um, okay, that's that. That's the old stream chat. I need to get some screenshots out of that. What's in the cup? My name is not Tom. Anybody who persists in calling me Tom is simply going to be blocked. The cup has water in it. I'm about to go get some more. So, Cedric, you only have, yeah, it's like nobody impolite gets to stay. That's the way I play. I'm not going to mix it up with idiots. Uh, 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 uh. Ba-da, ba-da. So anyway, thank you, Cedric. I appreciate that. Um. Anyway, today, what did I do today? I fucked off laundry because it was raining. That's right. It was raining all morning, and that's why I'm up now because I slept a lot this afternoon, and I quit early tonight because hi MS. I quit early tonight because I was cramping, and then I got kind of heat sick. And I said, "Fuck it." And I was making decent money too, but it was just I was fighting with the horn, had a bunch of keys sticking, and I'm probably gonna need to go over the thing with some alcohol or something because the the pads are sticking bad on several keys, and it the standard fix is to get a dollar bill in there and clamp it down and pull it through, and that cleans off whatever's making it stick. But when it gets this bad, you got to get in there and got to get in there with a swab. Yeah, I started puking and shit. I said, okay, I'm done. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Because I don't screenshot any of this shit. These people it's just such a waste of time uh dealing with these assholes at all. It's like, okay, someday uh I don't even know. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said he's going to come to my door and he's going to beat me senseless. And it's like, hey man, I'm waiting. And if you don't come by Monday, the whole world's going to see this shit. And all you are is a chicken shit blowhard. Here, let me read you. Here's 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 uh see, these people are just fucking nuts. Just totally fucking nuts. Here's their peanut gallery uh thread titles. Picture of D at a playground. They might have got a hold of something old of D's there. I don't know if it's actually them. Uh, they've recruited the fake Tommy Tutor, which is fine because this is a felony. The guy playing Tommy Tutor is probably the same guy playing Tommy Tutor at YouTube. I haven't seen one at Facebook lately, but we busted several of them, and this is a felony. And everybody else is aiding and abetting it. And this whole Hoffman gang shit. Oh my God, I you know it's one of those things that are too outrageous to believe and too horrible if it's true. The things that they talk about. I mean, it's just like, come on, that's just nuts. Uh, yeah, they talk about major crime. I mean, serious fucking big time wholesale trafficking in drugs and humans and guns and shit. Supposedly they were involved in the Fast and Furious bullshit. I mean, that's just nuts. The things that they claim. They claim to be in partnership with the Sinaloa cartel, moving mass quantities of contraband through here, through the rail, on in containerized shit, um, and using the TPD as protection. And it ain't just me that the TP, they need to interdict me to destroy my credibility with the law enforcement people because I've been exposed to such. Go Google. You want to get your eyes opened a little bit. Go Google things like organized cybercrime. What self-defense options do I have in Arizona? I have to be very careful. I've been, I'm I've never had to like uh kill anybody to get away from it. And I don't carry a weapon. Uh but this is effective as a short staff. Very effective as a short staff. Israel, I'm not confused. You seem don't bring it to me, motherfucker. Don't come here and don't try and gaslight me, you piece of shit. I'm not confused. I know what's up. Say hello to the Mossad. If the Hoffman shit is true, say hello to the Mossad. Gonna call me, motherfucker? Come on. I'm bored, but don't run that bullshit at me. Sniveling about getting harassed by somebody in Arizona. Try again, asshole. No, I don't seem at all confused. I don't smell bad. I don't have COPD. I don't shit my pants or piss myself. I've never thrown a kid out of a baby carriage. I could go on and on and on with all the bullshit that you people are making up and trying to hang on me. Fuck off. 3 scoop. Not usually. Why do you ask? I don't usually eat it by the scoop either. Not since a couple of weeks ago when he's throwing dildos at me. Uh, uh, the game's almost over, Izzy. Seriously. I'm not playing this week. That site is coming down, or I'm going to be in the courtroom by the end of the week. That's going to happen. This is going to happen. I can't do fat free. It doesn't taste right to me. That's it's only just begun. Israel, y'all are going to need to fucking kill me before Friday to stop me. Okay? Otherwise, all the shit's going to hit the fan. Anything else you want to say, dude? Because I'm really not interested in your bullshit. You're just nothing but bullshit. That's all you've ever been. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. So tell me something. Has Epstein been smuggled out, or is he really dead? That seems to be the question of the day. What do you mean by destinations? Well, there's all kinds of places to go. What are you trying to? What are you looking for when you get there? Statues? Oh shit, man. There's stuff all over town. All over town. This is a big metalworking town. A lot of murals too. As far as attractions go, nothing like you'll see in other cities like amusement parks and big theaters and shit like that. Major names hardly ever play here. But we have some nice smaller and medium-sized venues. Lots of live music at the club level, um, and most of it no cover. Um, a real good place for exploring the desert for sure. And desert's way cooler, and then the mountains are just right up the road. Um, what else is wonderful about Tucson? I drink very little alcohol. I haven't had enough to get drunk in over 30 years. Um, I keep some on hand for medicine because I do have some. I have these upper respiratory thing. I've always have, and I need to move mucus. Sometimes it gets clogged up right here. It's always coming down from here, and it doesn't get absorbed fast enough through here. So that's why I cough a lot. I always have. I have to blow my nose a lot too. Always have. That's not COPD. It's chronic allergies. So I keep a bottle of Everclear around for when I need to purge. But half a pint of that might last me a year. I never drink. I don't like beer at all. You can't. No, thank you. I don't want a beer. Thank you. And I'm not much more about wine either. If I drink out with somebody, I'll usually have like a vodka and tonic or whiskey neat. Uh, our upstairs neighbor served over there during the was a lawyer, served there during the occupation. He was deep into the shit. Used to sit up in Saturdays and sit and reading and wearing a kimono while I was listening to Mozart. I don't like getting drunk. I don't like being with drunks. I'm a stoner. You want to get really ripped to the tits? Let's do some mushrooms or something. Um, I don't like alcohol. I don't like the energy it brings at all. Never did. Never did. I don't like puking. I don't like waking up feeling shitty. I don't like being around Billy Badass. That's mainly, I can deal with the puking and the shitting, but I can't deal with Billy Badass. And I'm really not very fond of, happy drunks are a pain in the ass too. It's like, no, thanks. Let's get stoned. Let's smoke a joint. Let's see what's going on. I'm getting some notifications here at Facebook. Why is she laughing? The fuck? Oh, that's probably what she's laughing at. I had a really great conversation for at least a half hour with my mother this morning, or mid-afternoon. I slept. It started raining, and I just got myself good and stoned and went to bed. I slept through the rain. Um, and then a little later, I called my mom because she said she was going to call me last night and didn't. And if she missed it last night because it came in too late or something, she's going to call me in the morning, and she didn't. So I called her, and it was a really good conversation. I think what my friend was laughing at is my last line. I said neither one of us even got the least bit irritated with each other. And it was a nice mother daughter talk. We were mostly talking about gardening, cooking, and canning. Um, and it was nice and pleasant, and we didn't go too hard on the past at all. I think she's getting some understanding about why I was so horrid. I just couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with what they were forcing me to be, and I fought back hard. I think she's getting to understand that lately because we've had several. I talk to her a couple of times a month now, um, and I think she's starting to understand. Forget my bother. My brother and I had a pretty good talk last week, and I don't communicate with much with my sister, and nothing at all with any of their kids, which that bothers me. And hopefully that'll change before we have to bury any of my parents. Um, I just really dread a family reunion over that with people I don't know and never met. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Um, I use kava when I get weed. I can get overamped where the weed's not doing anything. Um, and when that happens, I have kava and valerian tell me calm down. And there's times when I'll say, okay, fuck this, and I'll make myself an Everclear screwdriver. Um, but as right, I know people that had to give up alcohol and weed both because they couldn't stop the alcohol if they smoked weed. I know a few people, a couple of people, and they're real happy that they did it. They've been clean for a couple of years now, all of them. Uh, in the middle. Let's see if I got here. I got a bud available right now. It's a Mexican sativa, but it's well cultivated. There's almost no waste. There's very few seeds, and I never see a stick bigger than this. Uh, when it's available, and I get this delivered for $45 an ounce. When it's available, I have a friend who uh, deals in the busted buds of some dank at $5 a gram that I buy, and sometimes he's got some dankety dank that he sells for 8. But it's a cold day in hell before I'll spend $10 on a gram of weed. And when it got to the point where I could not profitably sell a gram of dank, uh, well, I can sometimes get the the B grade buds for $100 for an ounce. The domestic buds, $100 an ounce for the B grade. Uh, the By a pound, it's gonna be less. I think fuck, somebody offered me pounds for $700 February during the gym show of busted buds. Um, I got a sample of some CBD oil. I don't know about this stuff. It's supposed to be good for you, and it probably helped with my upper respiratory crap too. Help with the throat rawness. But yeah, $45 for an ounce of Primo Mexican is pretty good. You aren't going to see that anywhere that's any distance from the border. It costs money to move it. That's where the money is in moving it from place to place. This stuff on the other side of the border, I know that if I walked up to my guy with $400, he's going to be able to buy a pound with $400. If I gave him $400 to go buy weed, he'd come back with a pound minus his commission. One year I was here for a gem show and somebody wanted to sell me pounds for $100 a pop. This is back in the 90s. Wanted to sell me pounds of sexy Mexi, they call it. $100 a pop, $100 per pound. You want to sell me 10 of them for $1,000. And well, I'll get to that in a minute. They were willing to deliver it for $150 a pound more. So for $2,500 in the 1990s, I could have had good, excellent weed for $250 a pound. No, I just took a shot of CBD oil. Some of it got on my lips. Oh, you're back, Ducky. Cartels. At the level that I deal with them, the people that are the kind of people that I do business with that are getting the cartel dope, I don't feel bad about it. These are good people. This is Mexican families over here. This is not cartel shit. These are nice people. Dude, I have to usually wait for dude to get home from work to go get my weed from his friend, who he has to wait till he gets home from work to get his weed. This ain't heavy cartel shit that I'm dealing with. And they're getting good weed at a good price. What's happening over on the other side of the border and at the border, none of us have any control over that. If you look at this Epstein shit, the drug trade and the sex trade are both intimately intertwined. The Israelis got busted down in Colombia. They're running, a gang of them were running dope and underage girls for business parties, international travelers, setting them up with hookers and blow. They busted in the last couple of months. They busted billion-dollar loads in the ports in containers, billion-dollar loads of cocaine. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. They got busted in Colombia, Brazil. Where the fuck else did it happen? There was something in Central Asia that I don't know. It all. There's just so much like, look at this shit that's going on in front of my face, coming through my feed. I'm not connecting to the internet on a little pocket rocket. Okay. This isn't a real big screen, but it's big enough, right? It's like at least 20 inches. Probably more like 22. I don't know. It's a good sized screen. And there's a lot on it. And the machine's pretty quick too. I'm streaming and the browser's got like 16 tabs open. It's not hanging at all. Let's close a few of these though. These people are just total fucking idiots. And the Kiwi farmers are worse. And they all have delusions of intellect and redeeming social value. It's just nuts. It's just nuts. It's like the whole planet fell into a wormhole and we came out in the comic book dimension. Okay, that's the here. If anybody's into reading cool shit, here's a link for you. I never heard of Patrick Little. And as far as I know, there's no Jewish organized crime. There's Zionists calling themselves Jews that are organized. But as far as Jewish organized crime goes, those ain't Jews. Of course, there's been some Orthodox guys getting caught with doing some really awful shit. There's been some organ, like or organ gray marketing. That's just it's just I can't I get I'd rather play music than talk about it or write about it. That's just too much. It really is too much. No, that's a Zionist. That's a Zionist. That's total Zionism. That's the kind of Jew that's not a Jew. There's Jews that like you can't be a Jew unless you like believe in God and at least obey that one big commandment. You can't call yourself a Jew if you don't do that. You certainly can't call that country Jewish if they're going to like violate the entire the entire core principles of the faith. But anyway, here's a cool link to that's a that's Mark Twain's essay on that awful Jewish language. But anyway, back to like Epstein and the sex and dope trade. There's a lot of media out there alleging that he uh, was actually running the sex blackmail on celebrities so that they'd support Israel. And the conspiracy theory of the day is you still here with us, Israel? You got any comments to this yet? The conspiracy theory of the day is that Mossad snuck him out of there, killed somebody else, and they took him somewhere and have him stashed. Lot of interesting speculation, and there's here. Let me read this one. This is a winner. Oh, it's so deep. You have no idea. It's so fucking deep. You read some of these documents. I mean, they're just like princes and just all sorts of really important people that were like around him doing like awful things to underage women. These are documented. This is documented. That's why they're freaking out. People like AOC and them, they're freaking out because they were smelling blood. They were totally smelling blood with that indictment. Because like Clinton and Trump both were like deeply implicated. He used to recruit at Mar-a-Lago what's it, Mar-a-Lago? He used to recruit there. They had parties. Supposedly, he claims that he introduced Melania to her to Trump, but then there's some Italian guy that says no, he did, and it was at one of these fashion parties because on these really high power hookers. That's all they were. They called them models, and they'd have a little runway show for these horny old men. And that's how Trump met Melania. So like Epstein is saying he did, and then this Italian guy says no, I did it. And then what I'm thinking with my friends that are looking at it, we're going, well, maybe it was like Epstein's party, and that other guy was the one who actually introduced them. But there was a lot of that, So Clinton rode on that plane some 20 some odd times, and it's there's a lot. The other thing that people don't aren't real aware of and don't want to hear about because they think it's an awful conspiracy theory is that um, the human sacrificing and this, the sex slavery and human sacrificing and stuff is ancient ritual from the Babylonians that's been maintained by the Khazarians who pretended to um, convert to Judaism in the ninth century, I think, 863 or something like that. I forget what the years were. Pretty much the Khazarians were a bunch of fucking barbarians that were into blood sacrifice and stuff, pagan barbarians that were in a crossfire between the European, the Judeo-Christian empire, between the Christian empire and the Islamic empire. And they were faced with a converters get slaughtered um, ultimatum, and they decided to convert to Judaism because the Jews got along with the Christians and Islam. But then apparently they never really like converted to Judaism. They just started calling themselves Jews. Today we have Rothschilds and all of them, Guggenheims and Beers and that whole crowd. And the Vatican too, there's Christian Zionists in this, this is just the Jewish part of it. The Jesuits, I think, have been Google child sex slavery in the Vatican. And that's like, but then at this point, it's like, oh well, that's to be expected. It's all these states are coming up with all the shit that they've caught these guys doing. So, oh yeah, I was looking for some winners for you. The conspiracies today over this have been just like, okay. And Twitter apparently retweeted something that was blaming the Clintons. Let's see if I can find this bitch. So yeah, I had a good day. You can see some videos on my wall. There was a meet and greet with green shirt guy and the other people that laughed the Nazis out of the city council meeting. They just totally didn't. I think I might have gotten a statement from red and white shirt guy about that where they didn't know. They just blew in there with a bunch of bullshit that they assumed, and that wasn't what was really going on because it was really at that point it was already a done deal. There was nothing to debate. Um, the city council had a choice of either like passing it right there and adopting it or putting it up for a referendum. There was no other option. It was already there were already enough signatures on the petition that the city either had to accept it or put it up for a vote. And the people that came and disrupted it didn't understand that, which was the main reason the green shirt guy busted out laughing because it was just so stupid what they were doing. So I got a video of that up on Facebook, and I didn't really do anything more. Where is this bitch? Come on. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure where they got this from. Could be Reddit even. It's not Twitter or Facebook. It's anonymous. ID swam 8 WIF, an American flag. Dates the 10th. And time was 7:44:55, and it's got a number. Not saying anything after this. Please do not try to dox me. But last night, after 0415 count, they took him medical in a wheelchair, front cuffed, but not one triage nurse says they spoke to him. Next thing we know, a trip van shows up, question mark. We do not do releases on the weekends unless a judge orders it. Next thing we know, he's put in a single man cell and hangs himself. Here's the thing. The trip van did not sign in, and we did not record the plate number. And a guy in a green dress military outfit was in the back of the van, according to the tower guy who let him through the gate. You guys, I'm shaking right now, but I think they switched him out. That's the best. That's the best conspiracy one of the day. Now, there's no way to know if somebody made this up or it's legit. Um, but it's certainly a plausible scenario. There's a lot of good reasons for them to do it as high level blackmail. Very high level blackmail. I don't know. I'll give you the link. Maybe you'll recognize it. I don't hang out on Reddit, so I don't know what I don't know where this is from. So I'm guessing it's Reddit. Oh shit. Did I just kill my stream? Oh, there it is. No. Where's my fucking stream? Oh shit. Audio or not? Right, yeah. Shit. Did I just kill my stream? I seem to have killed my stream. Oops. Are we still live? I don't know. I seem to have lost the. Where's my. It says I'm live, but how do I get. Oh, there's the live dashboard. Yay. Am I still live? Am I still live? Oh, cool. I closed the wrong tab, apparently, and lost it. But anyway, here's the link to that it was a screen cap. The link's not. It's too big. Let's see if I can find a smaller link for it. The link is way too big for the comment. Let's try this one. Nope. It's twice as big. There's the JPEG. Okay, there must be a smaller link somewhere. The comment only takes 200 characters. Let me see if I can find a better source. This was a link through a link from the source. At least one. There's at least one Facebook posting between this and the source. Open image in new tab. Okay. Let's see how this one's working. That still looks way too long. Let's see if we can find the image with just the JPEG address and not the other shit. Yeah, bad URL timestamp. Shit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to save it and then I don't know. Why don't you just go look at my page? uh, I don't know what a link shortener is. I am so way behind. I never was like totally on the cutting edge because I couldn't afford it. Um, and around about 2003, 2004, when they managed to cram the System 32 into a handheld device, I was done. I was like, okay, telephones are for talking on, and I need a real keyboard to be typing on it. Keep that touchpad thing. Uh, I hardly ever use the phone for much. I mean, I'm just starting to learn how to use the phone for streaming videos. That's nice. But boy, I don't like typing on the thing. Why? See, I don't know from that because I don't cruise those zones. What's the is that a Reddit sub? Is that subreddit? Oh, huh. They're supposed to be. Oh boy. You know anything about 8chan getting shut down? I don't. It's fortunate. Well, let's take a quick look and see if 8chan is still down. 8chan.net comes back with a message that says it's unaffiliated with hch.net. It doesn't go to it doesn't go to 8chan no more. Kiwi Farms is still up though. Well, let's make sure. Oh no, it's not. It's still the weekend. I got to give them through Monday to respond. I told Cloudflare when I found out that Josh Moon owns his own hosting company and they got some kind of deal going with Cloudflare. I'd let Cloudflare know it's on them to pull the plug now. And if they don't do it, I'll see them in court by the end of the week. I'm not playing, man. I've made a lot of noise over the years, but most of it was noise. Just as cover. Uh, this is a project that I embarked on around 2005, actually. Uh, Go Google organized cybercrime and organized cyber terrorism, and that's what this is about. This is not about me versus these idiots. This is about me investigating organized cybercrime and organized terrorism on the internet since it started to affect me directly in 2005. 3:30 and 6:30 there. Oh. All right. Oh, today's Sunday. I have to be like clean and have my head and body have to be clean by 11 because I'm joining a prayer ceremony for my friend's daughter in London, Ontario, who's quite possibly going to be gone soon because of cystic fibrosis. They're doing a ceremony for her tomorrow, and I had been planning on doing just a general prayer offering in the morning for a bunch of friends besides her that we're not in the best of shape right now. but I need to have my shit together by 11 a.m. my time. It's now coming on 3:32, and I'm not really tired. This is the kind of musician hours. I'm rested, and I didn't work my ass off after 10 o'clock, so I'm extra rested, and I don't really. I kind of have to make myself go to sleep before dawn at this point. Which is okay. I probably will. Um, 410 doesn't seem to be as. I remember when Kiwi farmers first started in on me, they tried to sell their story about me to them, and they just blew them off. Because there's no, it's like there's no evidence of any of it beyond that one single incident, which doesn't qualify at all for pedophilia. Barely qualifies as calling it illegal. And in most of the world, it would have been legal. But I don't want to bring that up too much because they have too much fun with it when I do. So this is just I don't need the analytics here. I have no idea if anybody's even still here anymore. Um, let's see what the other one says. Okay, we don't want to go there. Okay, there's the live now. Does it say how many people are watching? Okay, there's the live now. Better mute it. The Kiwi Farms has a whole mess of sites. He's also I saw him claim that he's got two domains, pl.pl and .nl, that are not under a Cloudflare contract. .net is, and I'm going to get that plug pulled. I'm not alone in this. I don't know who's going to let me use their name on the day I walk in there, but I sure got 2,000 John and Jane Does for them to look at when I go in asking for class status. Thank you, Top Dead. I lost my dashboard completely. I'm not even looking at it right now on the dashboard because what I do have is just too weird. It's got all the analytics on it. I could care less about that shit. Okay, here's concurrent view it. Chat rate, playback. Yeah, I don't pay any attention to this stuff. Never did. I'm thinking about the stupid that these people are like engaging in. And I forget exactly what the asshole said, but he called an expression that I made a few days ago. He called it a put on tranny grin. I never did. I'm me. I don't like rehearse the way I move or speak or anything. I'm me. I'm doing me. And no, I'm not real feminine because I couldn't be that way until I got old. But people have no trouble connecting to my female spirit, and sincerely too, not like they're being polite. It's easy to tell the difference. It's real easy to tell the difference when someone's sincere and when they're just being polite. Um, and forget about being like snide. And that you're busted. These people trying to say who in their right mind would even fake being transgender? Why would anybody want to make themselves into a target that they weren't already? That's why I don't understand that one. Um, God, there's so much. Oh, geez, was there a tag, a Clinton body count tag on there? Oh, that's crazy. Did you see this one? This is a winner. This is the winner though. Some former Marine intelligence guy. He's giving the whole. He's laying the whole thing out. How they got him out of there and where they took him. I think. I didn't. I just. It was just like too crazy for me to like really concentrate on it at that moment. It was just too nuts. The whole concept was just okay. Let's find it. FBI reports 17% spike in U.S. hate crimes under Trump administration, highest since 1911. Where the fuck is this? Guy, I hate the way that Facebook is laid out. If I posted it more than like 12 hours ago, I can't find it. Especially when I've been doing a lot of posting. Okay, well, this was from today and it's not here. Shit. Which probably means that Facebook censored it, just took it down from everywhere. Um, I'm not seeing. I posted it pretty much close to the same time I posted that Reddit thing or the ancient 4chan thing. They're posted pretty close together. Okay, it was posted after that. Fuck. I think I might not have shared the thing to my wall. It was just one of those, oh, I better not. Or I could have, and Facebook took the whole thing down. Hmm. Oh, no, I'm talking about on my own wall. I mean, unless I'm unless you're tagging them, um, you gotta scroll through it, and if it's hard to even. I think there's a way that you can like, if you know what date you did it, you can scroll to the date. Yeah, I don't like the layout at all. And the I really hate the active window for comments because I tend to hit the enter key when I go reaching for, oh well, not on this keyboard. Yay. 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 I had a tendency to hit the enter key when I reach for the shift key, but the way it's set up here, I'm not hitting the shift key anywhere near the enter key. Oh, I know what I did. I put it in the same fucking thread as that. No, I didn't. Hmm. God, what's that guy's name? Steele. His name was Steele. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, well, here's something. This guy, Robert David Steele, he's the guy making the noise. He's got something in the Tehran Times from today. No, this is from mid-July, called Full Disclosure, Extraterrestrials, No Nuclear War, End of the Deep State, question mark. Oh, geez. Putting him up. Good Lord. I quit. I just totally quit, man. I can't take it anymore. Um, I really can't take it anymore. It's just everything I look at is just so insane. So insane. The whole world's just totally insane. And it just keeps getting worse every day. Um, I'm not finding the thing I had today. I don't know what happened to it. But you get the basic idea is that um, they switched him out and stashed him somewhere. It's a very credible possibility. Let's call it that. Strong possibility that that's what really happened. They took him out of there, snuck him out of there, and killed somebody else. And I'm shutting down. I think I'm about ready to like lay down and do some sleeping for a few hours. And I will be back, but not here. I'm gonna stream the prayer service from Facebook at 11 Mountain Time, and please no trolls. we're gonna be praying for people's healing and well being, and in this case we're gonna be praying for somebody's passage to the other side. And this is something I haven't been this close to. Um, God, it's so long. I'd have to really think about the last time I was close to somebody dying. Um, I mean, I've been close to people when they died, but not, socially or emotionally close to them. This is the first time in a long time. Um, so I got informed after the fact about several of my relatives. Um, and I wasn't anywhere near my friends when they died. And they all died unexpectedly. Every single one of my except for one. One of them took a long time to die from uh, Hep C. But the others all. Um, it's just so much shit going on, and when my friend showed up in my chatter to tell me what was happening, that finally that choked me and gave me a pain in my heart and got me crying. And you know, these are this is he's not really a medicine man. He's an elder. He's a clan elder and teacher. But not really. Well, he's not, he doesn't know the medicine like a medicine uh, chief like Leonard Crow Dog. This guy's not a medicine chief. He's just a very wise elder and very talented artist. Um, and he and his daughter have been talking about getting her ready to go, and they're both ready. So I'm going to do that at 7 or 11 in the morning. And right now, I think I'm going to leave it there and wish you a good night to Top Dead. And thank you guys all for coming. And happy day. Bye. Okay, now where's the kill? But I can't even find the where to kill on this. They really when I close that. Oh boy. Edit stream metadata when I can't find where to kill the chat, where to kill it now. It's got an excellent connection. Fuck, where's the end of the stream? That seems to be big lag. This is, boy, that's a horrible lag here. And gave me pain in my heart and got me crying. That's not my live. He's not it. How do I kill the fucking stream? Shit. Ha. Ay, ay, ay. Where's the kill? Where's the kill switch? Let's see if this is it. I can't get to it. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, that's editing the stream. He's not really medicine man. Fuck. I don't see where to end the stream anywhere. How do we end the stream? What's going to happen if I just close the browser? Hello, settings? No. It's crazy. I closed the tab that the dashboard was in. Let's try. Oh, I know it. This will kill the stream. We do a reload. Oh shit! Is it still there? I give up. Oh, there it is. Yay. I give up. There it is. Bye. Oh, there it is. Yay. Happy there it day. Is. Bye. Bye. Thanks. 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 Bye. Thanks.